At the age of 3, Hategekimana Paul contracted polio, a disease that has left him disabled for 55 years now.
Iza nafashwe n'umuriro mwinshi cyane.
I got a high fever and I went to hospital and I was admitted. Towards recovery, my leg became paralyzed and up to now it's not functional, which stemmed from polio. And as I told you, I was born in 1963 when we didn't have vaccinations. It robbed me of my childhood. I didn't play like other children or stand or walk. And yet I was at that stage where I'd started walking. I would just crawl and stand with support of other objects. Hategekimana Paul is a laboratory technician and uses crutches to support him with movement. Vaccination to newborn babies is the only way to prevent them from getting polio. Claire Mukanganizi got polio when she was 1.5 years and is now happy about the steps and the progress that have been made in eradicating polio.
Urabona ko mu Rwanda bashyizemo imbaraga nyinshi cyane.
Rwanda has put in a lot of efforts and vaccines are available. I urge parents to vaccinate their children on a timely manner. When you've gone to hospital and they give you an appointment of when to come back, they shouldn't change anything because these vaccines protect them from disabilities. According to a study by Handicap International, in the last 20 years, out of 30,000 people who were found to be disabled, 6,000 of them had been diagnosed with polio and account for 20% of people with disabilities in Rwanda. Dr. Jose Nyamusore, the division manager of epidemic surveillance and response within the Rwanda Biomedical Center, says the last person found to have polio in Rwanda was diagnosed 27 years ago. He says that even so, prevention measures are still in place because polio still affects people across the world.
Kuvuga yuko niba araho imbase kigaragara ku isi natwe mu Rwanda ntabwo tumanura amaboko ngo tuheruka kera.
Because polio is still evident elsewhere across the world, we also can't be complacent as Rwanda because it might take us by surprise. That's why we follow up every day with health counselors in various villages and health center workers examining children that have telltale signs of disability to rule out any possibilities of polio. October 24th is World Polio Day, with this year's theme being "A win against polio is a win for global health."